What is up, everyone? Coffee Break is back with another video. Before we get started, let's talk about our sponsor, SimBull. SimBull is the stock market for sports that allows you to trade sports teams like stocks and earn cash payouts when your team wins. SimBull has blended sports and the stock market to offer you a new way to invest and profit off of your favorite teams without the high fees and the high losses that's in gambling. Use your sports knowledge to buy low and sell high, just like any stock market, and earn cash payouts when your teams win. Join the 2,000 early adapters who have started to invest in their favorite teams. Visit www.simbull.app or visit the link in the description below. You create a free account, make a deposit. Make sure to use promo code COFFEEBREAK for a $10 deposit bonus and buy a share of your favorite team. Again, visit SimBull.app and use promo code COFFEEBREAK for a $10 deposit. Buy some shares on the Niners. You know they're going to the playoffs. Start investing in your favorite teams so that when they win, you win. All right, let's kick it off. All right, Niner fans. So we had a lot of news hit us on Wednesday. For those who were night owls, got maybe the news Tuesday later in the night. I know I was dead asleep. I woke up 6 a.m. to read the news. But all in all, Wednesday has been the most pivotal day for the Niners and their turnaround. Why? Obviously, Trent Williams re-signing with the Niners made it a 6-year deal. I mean, they got it done. John Lynch got it done. At the end of the day, that's what the fans wanted. They wanted the general manager to just come through and get the deal done, and that he did. But that wasn't all. That wasn't it. In fact, we woke up to an improved offensive line from like center all the way to tackle. We talk about Alex Mack, again, signing with the 49ers. I think you can argue this move is sneaky good. Trent Williams obviously was a huge domino that fell, and I knew that the Niners were pretty much waiting on that shoe to drop in order to make these other moves. And that they did. They were able to get their fullback. They were able to sign, 2 of their corners back. But truthfully so, I bet you all of their attention was on re-signing Trent Williams, or at least trying to get him back here for the foreseeable future, and that they did. They got it done. And I can't tell you how huge this is for the 49ers just competing at a high level this upcoming year. And it takes the pressure off John Lynch and company, and it makes their lives easier when it comes to drafting here in April. Because let's just play the hypothetical game. Let's say John Lynch couldn't get it done. Trent Williams goes to the Colts, and now the Niners are sitting with no left tackle, no center. Let's say they get Alex Mack regardless. So you get a center, but you have a right tackle who just played atrocious last year in Mike McGlinchey. Don't know what you're going to get from him. You have a right guard in Brunskill, who is really good at just staying in one position. But if you swap them, they're just so inconsistent in moving him around. And I bet you that just hurts his performance. Lakin, at times struggled. And who's going to be your left tackle, the most important position at the line, with, with a roller coaster ride that was this offensive line. The only good thing was Trent Williams. And so that now you're thinking, okay, who are the tackles in this draft? That changes your whole just game plan, man. You don't want to get a rookie there and then have to develop them. You have Jimmy Garoppolo, who's always hurt, then that's going to be floating in people's minds. You need a stability, and the Niners somewhat got that right now at offensive line. I tweeted about this. Their free agency grade for me moved from a C to an A with, having these few moves here. We haven't even touched on DJ Jones, but I will in a second. But yeah, I mean, this is why signing Trent Williams and getting that out of the way was just priority number one. Now that's over with, let me kind of discuss what's next. What can we expect next here for the Niners? So what are some of the needs the Niners have currently? We talk about secondary. Corner, I think the Niners are still looking for another starting corner. And then we have not only just corner, but you also need a nickel corner. Maybe another safety, right? You have Marcel Harris, Tavarius Moore, and Jimmy Ward. I'm sure they're going to draft another safety here to go along with them. Don't know. I don't know what the cap space is. Tart is still out there, still a possibility, but I doubt he comes back to the Niners. I think it probably would have been done by now, but I could be wrong. I think it's more ideal for them to draft a safety. And then we talk about just extending some of their guys they have already. We've been touching on Fred Warner's extension for quite some time now, a few months now, and pretty soon you want to see that get done as well. You don't want to see Fred Warner go into his last year without an extension, and you don't want to see him get traded either, right? So you want to see that get done and out of the way. That way it's not a topic of conversation when it comes to the season. It turns into a distraction in training camp. It's just this whole deal that you can avoid if you have the money, if you haven't just spent it all in Trent Williams or whatnot. But I'm sure they can get a deal done. I'm sure they can get an extension done. And so that's kind of the next chess move here for the GM in terms of the internal guys that they have. So we'll wait on news on that, but they still have a little time to figure that out. In the draft now, you can focus on, like we touched on, corner, just the secondary in general. We did re-sign DJ Jones to a bargain of a deal, man. I don't have those details in front of me, but that was a bargain of a deal. To get DJ Jones back is huge. It just brings another depth piece to that already loaded defensive line. We talk about, obviously Bosa, Armstead, Kinlaw, Samson now from the Rams, who, I probably would be doing a film breakdown on what he brings to the table here in the near future, so stay tuned for that. I'm still going to throw in D Ford. Obviously, I expect 0 from D Ford, but if somehow he can just get on the field this year, that would be a huge plus for the Niners, and I'm sure they don't expect him to do anything anyways. But now you sprinkle in DJ Jones, but it's just it just solidifies this defensive line as being deep again, and hopefully we're able to get some more stability at the edge. I think I'm sure they're still going to draft another defensive lineman. That's kind of the Niners' MO. Maybe not the first round, but I'm sure of it. They're going to draft guys. You can never have enough of those guys circling around. In other news, Solomon Thomas did sign with the Raiders. And look, man, as much as we want to clown Solomon Thomas, I wish him nothing but the best, personally. But man, Raiders, good luck. Coming off an injury, never lived up to expectations here. Obviously, he needed a fresh start because, if the Niners would have re-signed him, I would have been mad. Like, why are you bringing him back? But yeah, good luck to Solomon Thomas. Though that's kind of the needs that I see the Niners having. Secondary, quarterback being an obvious one. I'm pretty sure the Niners still draft a quarterback in this year's draft, whether that's first round, second round. It's going to be one of those top 3 rounds, in my opinion. And they have, I believe, only 2 quarterbacks signed right now, in Jimmy and who's the other one? Rosen. Yeah, Josh Rosen. So we'll see where that goes. We have obviously like a month to talk about that still, but we're getting closer to the date. And so that's kind of the news that dropped, and it's been an amazing offseason so far for the Niners. We'll see where else they go with it and what other news drops. But man, it could have gotten ugly, and somehow the front office was able to save whatever, good season the Niners could have, or just how abysmal it could have ended and could have gone here. They kind of saved it and really just pulled a rabbit out of the hat and got it done. Trent Williams to the Niners. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comment sections below. If you have a player in mind that the Niners would like to re-sign, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. I know a lot of you guys have been commenting, so I'll keep tabs on that. Wide receiver, maybe free agent. I'm kind of hoping that they get a veteran wide receiver in here. I was kind of hoping to get Emmanuel Sanders, but ended up going to the Bills. Anyways, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.